Cheers.
I'm not sure I've ever met a man quite like you.
Let me clear up the uncertainty for you. You haven't. The part of film making that I enjoy the most is probably the script preparation. Sitting in a room with some like-minded souls thinking, wouldn't it be funny if this happened? And if you think of a good idea, you think it would be nice if one day that idea actually appeared on screen.
I've been a fan of Rowan's work all my life. For me, this is like a boyhood dream come true. You know, when I kind of saw Rowan on Not the 9 O'Clock News, you know, when I was a teenager. So it's a wonderful thing to be a part of something that he's involved in. Sir! Wonderful to see you!
Yes, all right, Buff, we're going on a mission, not a honeymoon.
The range that Rowan has shown in his work, his mastery of physical comedy is extraordinary. But if you think of a character like Blackadder, that was a character where verbal wit was to the fore as well, and he's superb in terms of his verbal timing. But also, he can communicate right across the language barriers, and I think that's at the heart of Mr. Bean and how that's managed to speak to a global audience.
It's that physicality that people endlessly, of all generations, find funny, and he's got this fantastic elastic face and elastic body that lends itself to physical comedy like no one else in the world.
He's our Buster Keaton, he's our modern day Chaplin really. He's the guy who you don't need to hear him speak, he's just funny, he's just so funny. And he takes it so seriously, he's obsessive about it, and that's what makes him great.
I enjoy visual jokes and I enjoy silly movement. You know, I've got fairly simple tastes, I think, when it comes to comedy. They are quite broad, they are quite, I suppose, family orientated. You know, I tend to think in pretty simple terms, and that does seem to chime. There does seem to be an audience out there for that kind of stuff. Till we meet again.
Well, that was sooner than I expected.